Hi everyone. So this is a short housing critique. Elizabeth and I have been spending the weekend in this home, and so I'm just going to show you around a little bit. There's some nice things that they've done with this home. So they have wrought iron on the windows and the front door. The room I'm in right now is a big open room, kind of focused on the television, but the sitting area is beautiful. These are very nice couches to sit on. So this is an L-shaped couch, and this is a normal length sofa. Nice storage area there. They have fans. So these fans here go in both directions. I'll show you over here. Not all fans do this. So you can customize the airflow in this house. So as you can see here, you can switch the direction of the fans here. You can also adjust the speed, which is nice. The table here is a bit small for this area, and the chairs are a bit small. Kind of strange arrangement. This is a newly done house, so they actually just finished it. They renovated an older building and turned it into this. They put in, you can see here, the AC outlets. The AC outlets in here are kind of strange. They typically come away from the wall and break pretty easily. They're in outlets, and they've intelligently put two here instead of just having one. I would have put more outlets around. So there are no outlets over here, but there are outlets up right there. This used to be a wall, and the architect opened up the wall so you can see through to the kitchen. It allows a lot more light in the space. The windows are nice. The windows open here, or you can also open, there are 4 panes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can open each of them, or you can open the whole thing. So nicely done. The lighting here in this house is quite nice.
Hi. Yeah, it's really nice house here in Niterói, Itapatiara. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going on.
So,
I'll be around.
okay. Here we have the kitchen, big open space kitchen, beautiful kitchen here. Big refrigerator, so large refrigerator. It's always nice to have a big refrigerator and freezer. 3 settings here, medium, low, and max. So when people aren't using the house, they put it on low. I turned it up to medium. Uses a little bit more energy. Nice area here. It's nice having these curtains. This is actually, it's a minimalist design in many ways. So they haven't spent a lot of money on the materials, and yet it looks quite elegant and minimalistic. It's nice kind of, so you don't see it, having these right here, these cloth blinds. So nice storage space here in the center, microwave, and a little bit of storage up there. So nice kitchen. Always great to have a knife holder. This has been so useful. We just stick the knives there. No washing machine in this home. Not a big deal. We have been using washing machines more regularly. We don't have one where we currently live, but having a washing machine we've found has been pretty nice. Nice that they labeled the 220 volt. We've been in some places where they don't label it, and we end up breaking, their fan, because their fan is a 110 and they haven't labeled the 220 volt circuit, and so we ended up breaking it. So nice that they've labeled it. This is a common water filter and water cooler. Nice that they have that. So as you can see, there's no trash can here. This is something we really don't like in kitchens. Not having an easy to access trash can. So we're constantly having to open this, and then this is getting in our way. You can pull out the trash can here, but it's a bit tiny. And so, I mean, it's nice to have the trash away if it smells, but again, we're constantly opening and closing this. It's really annoying. Nice that the sink here is under, so we're able to squeegee. A lot of the more expensive sinks we've been seeing in stores are above, so they're resting above. They're actually positioned above, so you can't easily squeegee water. And of course, this house is new, and the water system, the hydraulic system in this house is fine. But in a lot of Brazilian homes, they don't have. There's too much water pressure. And so water goes, I mean, still here, there's a bit more water pressure than we need, and we end up getting water everywhere. No, this is a newly redone house in Brazil, and they have no hot water here. Terribly annoying. I don't know why you would create a new house in Brazil, renovate a house, and then not have hot water at the sink. So we're constantly having to use this oven. Again, this is not a high-cost oven. You can tell by like the metal up here, this is a pretty low-cost oven. Even though it looks nice, but not an expensive oven. But oven and burner set, but worked very nicely. But we're constantly having to heat water because there's no hot water at the sink, and we use fat. Unlike the terrible oils that a lot of people use nowadays, which you don't need a lot of hot water, you just need soap. But they're industrial oils, and if you're using them, they're making you sick. So don't use them. A lot of people do. So you can see the storage set here. You can see under here enough space for our feet. So it's nice, nice there. It's not bothered, we're not going to bang into anything. As is standard in these sorts of places, no pee pipe. They've done they've tried to do a pee pipe arrangement here, and it kind of works. A little bit of gas still comes up, whatever, not a big deal. They would have to redesign inside in order to have the pee pipe. So, nice house. I'm just going to show you something about the other bedroom we've been staying in. So they have bedrooms. They have one right here, beautiful bedroom. All of the bedrooms have air conditioning, which is really nice. You can see the air conditioning unit up there. The architect's done a gorgeous design of these homes. The one thing I think the architect didn't think about, and it seems this house didn't think about, and a lot of houses in countries like this don't think about, is having desks, like having an office space where you can sit and think in the bedroom. So they do have one here. They could, instead of having all of this storage space, it seems like they're more minimalist. Instead of having all of this storage space, they could have had this area right here be a desk, and then have that be, I don't know, for something else. This one has a desk. This other one over here, so we're over here. This other one over here doesn't have a desk. It's just a one-bedroom room. All of the bedrooms do have air conditioning, which is fantastic. It would have been nice if they put one air conditioning unit in the other room with the two fans. And because you have two fans, you wouldn't have had to have such a large air conditioning unit because the air would circulate. It would have been nice because at night there are a lot of mosquitoes, and we close the windows. And because the sun's been beating down, it gets really hot. They could have very easily put a single air conditioning unit there, and with the fans, it would have just cooled the place down at night. It kind of becomes uncomfortable and stuffy and a little bit humid. So they did put air conditioning units, thankfully. You can see here they put one there. In the other room, they put it up there. Again, this is a nice, simple, elegant, well done home. The showers are nice. Beautiful shower here. This sink, I'll show you the difference between this sink and the other sink. So this sink has a good inclination. Men shave, you get hair in here, you want to wash it out, very easy to wash it out, no problem. Of course, the one issue with these sinks is under here, sometimes develops mold because there's a gap there, but not a big deal. Great sink, like this sink. I'll show you the other sink in a moment. I do not like the other sink. This room has a television. In the master bedroom over here, there's no television, there's just that. So this room is done well in some ways and not great in other ways. As you can see behind me, look at all this storage space. No office desk. So no real place to sit and think and work at a computer. And yet the depth of this storage space is totally sufficient to have a nice, as you can see here, the depth is totally sufficient to have a desk. I don't know why they have so much storage space in a minimalist, elegant house like this. Another air conditioning unit, slightly older, but in the wall there. That's a winter garden. I'll show you that in a moment. There's something else they could have done very nicely with that. But before that, these curtains. So out there is the street, and there's a street light out there that shines light into this bedroom. As you know, it's better to sleep in. I sleep better. Most people sleep better in darker rooms. And this light, this room becomes quite visible at night because of that street light. What they haven't done sensibly here is you see right there where the curtain finishes, they should have carried that curtain rod all the way to the end so that these go all the way to the end instead of stopping exactly where the window stops. You see where the window stops is where the curtain stops. So there's a lot of light that comes in the sides totally unnecessarily when this is a blackout. They have blackout here. So if they really wanted to black it out, why do they have blackout if they haven't extended the blackout curtain rod all the way to the end so it's truly blacked out? It doesn't totally make a lot of sense, but you see a lot of interior designers, architects designing this way, and it is a mistake. Here we have a winter garden. beautiful winter garden here. So it connects both of the bedrooms, very nicely done. You can see the air conditioning unit up there. The one thing they could have put here, which just really would have topped it off, is a shower. If they put a shower right here. They actually have a shower, another shower outside. I'm not going to show you that area, but in the back they have another shower. It's a pretty large house here. But again, with the outdoor shower back there, they don't have hot water. They could have put a shower right here and had hot water, and that just would have, I mean, you know, just really made it a beautiful place. But they put some plants out here, beautiful regardless. I mean, it really just, I love taking outdoor showers. A lot of people love taking outdoor showers. Okay, so we're in this bathroom here. Nicely done. Again, here, elegant, a lot of space, and you can just pull out these woven baskets very easily. So it does not a lot of money, but minimalist and beautiful and quite elegant. So hand towel racks here. They've done this smartly. The person who did this, you know, as the architect, interior designer who did all this was thinking when they designed it. I don't like these basins. So these basins, the inclination between here and here is very low. So you're constantly, whenever you brush your teeth and, you know, food particles come out of your teeth or you shave, you're constantly taking a lot of time and effort to put it all into here. It's really annoying. So don't buy or use one of these if you're not interested in spending more effort like cleaning. Again, no hot water on these taps, not a big deal, but you know, for sinks like this, not a big deal, but for a shower out there and for the kitchen, you know, you really need hot water, especially in a house that you've had redone. So proper towel racks, again, really well done. We have the toilet, and here you can see this. This is very intelligently thought out. So there's a lot of space here in order to put, I don't know, your bathing things. We would have made the window up there a bit deeper. So I'm not a bit deeper, but yeah, a bit higher. We would have had a larger window. Again, the problem with this is that there's a street out there and there's a street lamp. And so if you keep this door open at night, there's a lot of light that comes in. So even having a larger window, more light would have come in. Kind of a problem. And there's no fan in here to vent this area. I don't know why they don't vent areas like this, but you're going to start having problems with this mirror. You know, what you often see down here over the years, you begin seeing, you know, the separation of the mirror right here because of humidity. So it becomes a problem, more likely to develop mold. You can open this window, which is what we've been doing. At least they have a window here, but it's always good to have like a vent. Those vents, a lot of people say, oh, but you know, I don't want to spend the electricity running a vent, but it's like a computer fan. It's almost, it's null, almost, it's so little electricity to run a single computer fan, just to vent the area and not have problems in the future. And you can put them on timers, like you can have it go and it'll vent the area for, I don't know, an hour or 2 hours. So nicely done, really nicely done this house, we liked it. Not much else to say, been a good time staying here for a couple days. Orvana's going well, gonna have some updates shortly. All right, see you, bye. Oh, and one more thing. Don't put things by, you know, the bedside, either your own bedside like this, or particularly when you have guests over. The guests knock these over and break them all the time. So if you want something broken, definitely do this. I can't tell you the number of times we've broken something, or we've been over and someone else has broken something. Why put this here? It's a dust collector. It doesn't do anything. And like, I move it over there at night because I put my phone here, and at night people wake up and move their hand to grab their phone or whatever they put here, and they break them all the time. We were at one person's house and they're like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that. You know, of course you shouldn't have put something there, you know, we're going to put our phone there in the middle of the night, we're going to put our hand there, and it's probably going to knock whatever is there off. So in these sorts of places, no need to do that. Absolutely no need. Another nice thing about this is that they have this for a suitcase, or for just having one of these for opening a suitcase is fantastic. And in this room, they have a chair, beautiful light. So I don't know where the electrics go. You know, I don't know if these go that way through typically they go up like that, but I don't know how the electrics go. In a home like this, you definitely don't want the electrics going this direction. You don't want any like AC outlets. Really, they shouldn't have the AC outlets here. The AC outlets should be, you know, a little bit farther away. Like that distance is fine. Over here, they have one down there. I don't know how close that is. You'd have to get like a detector and detect whether or not it's too close. But should we say goodbye for once for the final time?
Yes.
All right.
All right, see you.
See you all. Ciao.
Ciao.